garlic bread bites. Now these are irresistible appetizers or snacks that we can make at home, and these can be actually even used for soups or salads. And I'm also going to show you a great cheese sauce that goes with the garlic bread bites. So let's get started and check out the recipe. I have a loaf of brown bread. I've cut the loaf to 1-inch thick slices, and I've cut large pieces from each slice. The next step is to toast the bread. Make sure the pan is nice and hot before adding the bread pieces. Toast the bread pieces in batches so that they're all toasted nicely on both sides till they're a nice golden color. Take a white pan. First I'm going to make the garlic butter. For this, take 1.5 tablespoons of butter. I've taken unsalted butter. To this, I'm going to add extra virgin olive oil, 1 tablespoon. If you don't have extra virgin olive oil, you can use regular olive oil. Next, add 2 tablespoons of finely chopped garlic. Keep the flame on medium, we don't want to burn the garlic. I'm getting a very nice aroma, and the combination of garlic and butter is just ultimate. So next I'm going to add the Italian seasoning. I've added about 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning. Just mix it along with the butter and garlic. Now add freshly ground pepper. To this I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of chili flakes. Give it a quick stir. As you can see, I've not added any salt at this point. We want to keep the toasted bread to a very subtle flavor, as I'm going to make a cheesy dip that goes with this. Keep the flame on low and just toss the bread. I'm just going to drizzle a little olive oil on top. Once the bread pieces are covered with the garlic butter and the olive oil, turn off the stove, keep them aside. I'm going to make a simple cheese sauce to go with the garlic bread bites. Take a pan, add 2 tablespoons unsalted butter. To this, add 2 tablespoons all-purpose flour or Maida. Quickly give it a mix. I'm going to add 1 cup of whole milk at room temperature. Now, you have to keep continuing to whisk while adding the milk, so add it gradually. Turn off the stove and grate. I'm using cheddar cheese for the cheese sauce, so just grate the cheddar cheese. I've grated 200 grams of cheddar cheese. Turn on the stove, keep the flame on low at all times. So gently start mixing the cheese into the sauce. So the cheese is completely melted and it's cooked in the sauce. So you make sure you get a nice silky smooth consistency for the cheese sauce. You can taste it. If you need seasoning, you can add a little salt, but since the cheddar has quite a lot of salt, I'm not adding any salt to the sauce. I'm just going to season it with a little crushed pepper. And just a little Italian seasoning. This is optional. If you don't have this, don't worry about it. You can just season it with pepper. Give it a quick mix. Turn off the stove. The sauce gets thickened as it sits, so you can add a couple of tablespoons of water and reheat the sauce in the pan to get the right consistency. Serve the garlic bread bites with creamy cheese dip. So here are these crunchy and savory garlic bread bites that you can enjoy with this creamy sauce. And they also make for great finger foods for any parties, and also great for snacks for your kids' lunch boxes. You can get a copy of our first edition of the home cooking book on Amazon and 21 Frames.